headlines. Atlantic City, 1921. Margaret Gorman is crowned the first Miss America, and with the roaring 20s, a great tradition is born. Through the troubled 30s, it grows, becomes a part of American life. With the 40s, Miss America joins the war effort, and Bess Myerson becomes the first scholarship winner. In the 50s, Marilyn Monroe comes to visit, and television comes to stay. A nation watches as Leanne Merriweather is crowned. The 60s sees the scholarship fund grow in size, and Miss America grows in stature as she goes out to visit the troops. Phyllis George welcomes the 70s, and in 1976, Bert Parks salutes the nation's bicentennial and opens the curtain on a new American century, or tries to. In the 80s, the first black woman wears the crown. Miss America 1988 devotes her energy to the hospice movement, and Debbie Turner ushers Miss America into the 90s as the tradition continues.
Welcome to a very special 70th anniversary Miss America pageant, coming to you from Atlantic City, New Jersey, with hosts Gary Collins and Phyllis George, our reigning Miss America, Debbie Turner, our very special guest, Bert Parks, and yours truly, Clint Holmes. Tonight, from every state of the Union, 50 of the nation's finest women compete for the nation's most coveted crown, the title of Miss America 1991. The Miss America pageant is brought to you by Clairol, where there's beauty, there's Clairol. And by the Crafted with Pride in USA Council, because American-made apparel and home fashions matter. And by today's Chevrolet, who invites you to see why more people are winning with the heartbeat of America. And by Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion, fast relief for rough, dry skin. And by Fruit of the Loom, a leader in quality apparel. Live from Atlantic City's Convention Center, get ready for excitement, suspense, and great entertainment, because something special is going to happen tonight.
Something special is gonna happen tonight.
Something special, gonna be something special.
Something special gonna happen tonight. Something special is gonna happen tonight.
Here she is, Miss America.
Something special is gonna happen tonight.
Here she is, Miss America.
And if you're thinking it's as good as it can get, we are here to tell you, you ain't seen nothing. 50 states across the USA, the loveliest girls are here today. Beauty and brains is the chemistry. We're gonna put them on display for the world to see. That's right. Listen, y'all, to the words I say while you take a look around. One of these girls is on her way to the Miss America crown.
There she is, Miss America.
The dreams of a million girls who are more than pretty may come true in Atlantic City. There she is,
Walking on
there she is, Miss America.
something special is gonna happen tonight.
There she is, Miss America.
Something special is gonna happen tonight.
There she is, Miss America. And if you're thinking it's as good as it can get, we are here to tell you, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Something special, gonna see something special. Something special is gonna happen. Something special, gonna special. It's gonna happen
Tonight, now's the time, here's the place. Let's meet the ladies face to face tonight.
I am Miss Alabama, Risha Riggins, seeking a master's degree from the University of Alabama at Birmingham.
I'm Miss Alaska, Holly Salem, a graduate of Northwestern University.
I'm Miss Arizona, Kimberly Hoskins, a sophomore at Grand Canyon University.
I am Miss Arkansas, Carissa Rushing, a graduate of the University of Arkansas at Little Rock.
I'm Maria Osabi, Miss California, senior at San Diego State University.
I'm Miss Colorado, Carrie Mitchell, a graduate of Christian Heritage College in California.
I'm Miss Connecticut, Bianca Yasmin Salashurian, graduate of Fairfield University, currently attending New York University for television broadcasting.
I'm Miss Delaware, Lisa Marie Munzer, a junior nursing student at the University of Delaware.
I'm Miss Florida, Dana Reinhardt Dalton, a student at Rollins College. I'm Miss Georgia Darla Pruitt. I plan to attend Georgetown University School of Law. I'm Miss Hawaii Cheryl Toma, a graduate of the University of Hawaii. I'm Miss Idaho Kendra Lee Rui, working on my second master's degree in counseling at the College of Idaho.
I'm Miss Illinois Marjorie Vincent, a third-year law student at Duke University.
I'm Miss Indiana Brenda Lise Bassett, a senior at Indiana University. I'm Miss Iowa Carrie Rosenberg, a graduate student at the University of Iowa. I'm Miss Kansas Kim Duggar, a senior attending Friends University. I'm Miss Kentucky Nancy Cox, a summa cum laude graduate of Western Kentucky University. I'm Miss Louisiana Linnea Payard, a night student at Louisiana State University in Shreveport. I'm Miss Maine Ann Rowe, pursuing a music education degree at the University of Maine. I'm Miss Marilyn Kimberly Ann Grimmer Jr. at Frostburg State University. I'm Miss Massachusetts Marissa Laxo, a graduate of the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. I'm Miss Michigan Victoria Fair, a senior at Western Michigan University. I'm Miss Minnesota Brenda Lee Armstrong, a sophomore at Bethel College in St. Paul.
I am Miss Mississippi Beth Howell, a senior at the University of Mississippi.
I'm Miss Missouri Sherry Traylor, a graduate of Indiana University and Logan College of Chiropractic.
I'm Miss Montana Kara McNinney, a student at Montana State University. I'm Miss Nebraska Michelle Ebody, a graduate student in education at the University of Nebraska at Lincoln.
I'm Miss Nevada Tia Marie Zorney, a junior at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I am Miss New Hampshire Melanie Bridges, a graduate of the University of New Hampshire.
I'm Miss New Jersey Lynette Falls, a graduate of Southern Nazarene University. I'm Miss New Mexico Jana McCoy, a senior attending Eastern New Mexico University. I'm Miss New York Mary Alice Demler, a graduate of Niagara University. I'm Miss North Carolina Scarlett Morgan, a graduate of Brevard College and attending Marshfield College. I'm Miss North Dakota Leslie Lund, a graduate of Concordia College. I'm Miss Ohio Christy Cook, a graduate of the Ohio State University. I'm Miss Oklahoma Cynthia White, a graduate of the University of Oklahoma. I'm Miss Oregon Brittany Thompson, a nursing major at Portland Community College. I'm Miss Pennsylvania Marla Wynn, a senior at Moravian College. I'm Miss Rhode Island Susan Savastano, and a student at Bryant College. I'm Miss South Carolina Mary Gainey, and a graduate of Converse College. I'm Miss South Dakota Jennifer Palmquist, a senior at South Dakota State University. I am Miss Tennessee Dana Brown, a second-year law student at Memphis State University. I'm Miss Texas Suzanne Lawrence, a student who will attend Sam Houston State University. I'm Miss Utah Jennifer Nacken, a sophomore attending Southern Utah State University. I'm Miss Vermont Deborah Lewin, a graduate of the University of Vermont. I'm Miss Virginia Shannon Noel DePewa Jr. at Liberty University. I'm Miss Washington Lene Marie Thorpe, a graduate of Pacific Lutheran University. I'm Miss West Virginia Melissa Costello, a junior at Shepherd College. I'm Miss Wisconsin Trisha Ann Litkey, a sophomore at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. I'm Miss Wyoming Carolee Howe, a graduate of
the University of Wyoming.
Something special is gonna happen tonight.
John Pippin and the Miss America Orchestra.
Something special is gonna happen tonight.
The Scott Salmon Miss America Dancers.
Something special is gonna happen tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Phyllis George.
Something special is gonna happen tonight.
And Mr. Gary Collins.
Something special. Something special.
Something special is gonna happen. And if you're thinking it's as good as it can get,
We are here to tell you
you ain't seen nothing yet.
something special. Gonna see something special.
Something special is gonna happen. Something special.
Gonna see
Something special. Something special is gonna happen tonight. 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 Something special is gonna happen tonight.
Minnesota's Miss America 1948, Bibi Shaw.
Since my year as Miss America, one of my proudest accomplishments is the drug education work I'm doing in Arkansas. And now, a word about hair color so natural, they'll think you were born with it. Miss Clairol.
Good evening, and what an evening it is. Tonight we celebrate 70 years of the pageant, and we crown a brand new Miss America, Miss America 1991. Now that has a certain ring to it, don't you?
Oh, it sure does to me, Gary, because it's my anniversary, too. It was just, and I hate to admit it, 20 years ago that a frightened kid from Denton, Texas,
Look at that.
stood up here in total disbelief. Fright, joy, awe, excitement. You name it, I felt it. And I heard that news that I was Miss America 1971.
Well, you knocked everybody's socks off, I can tell you that. But I don't believe 20 years. I mean, you could get up here and give them a run for your money today.
Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you very much. But let me tell you a little down-home truth. Every year, the Miss America contestants are more poised, more talented, and more physically fit. And I'm glad I am not trying to compete with the 50 young women here tonight, believe me.
Well, they've got to be. I mean, they're the best because they're part of a great tradition. Our winner is a queen who earns her crown the American way. She works hard and earns it hard. And though her reign ends in a year, the excellence that won it simply stays with her. And to show you what we mean, tonight we're having a royal reunion. That's right, 29 Miss Americas are here. And Phyllis, you're going to be a part of this.
That's right.
I bet it's been a while since you walked a runway.
Well, I've walked a few fine lines in my life, but I haven't walked a runway since I won, so maybe I better go over here and get ready.
Okay.
I'll see you in a little while.
Phyllis George, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I've been searching for just the right way to introduce these really great women, these former Miss Americas, and I've asked myself several questions. Well, one in particular during the week, and I think you've heard me ask it several times on the air. Remember this?
In my mind, I'm thinking, what would Bert do? I still wonder what Bert might have done.
I thought you would never ask.
Bert Parks. us.
Thank you very much.
Well, you may have thought I'd never ask, but I never thought you'd answer. What took you so long?
As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted in 1979.
Now, wait a minute.
Thank you.
Now, wait a minute. Now, do you remember the last Miss America you crowned?
I'll never forget. Her name was Cheryl Ann Pruitt. And when she left, I didn't think she was going to take me with her, but she did. But anyway, all of you darling people, it's great to be back. This is Miss America's 70th anniversary. How could I stay away?
That's right. Well, I'll tell you what. With Bert back, it's going to be extra special.
You know, I'm really excited to be here. When I read in the papers, when I read in the newspapers I was going to be on the telecast, I said to myself, this should really be good.
Right? So you want to see it, huh?
Yeah,
Right?
I really do, yeah.
Well, I guess I don't have to wonder how Bert would do it, because Bert is here to not only show me, but show everyone else here and across the country. Bert, I'm going to sit down and watch you introduce these wonderful Miss Americas, okay?
This is a gracious man. Give him a
Bert
hand,
Parks.
ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to say that I presided over the crowning of 25 Miss Americas. 17 of them are among the 29 here tonight. So, Gary, if you're wondering, here's the way I'd introduce them. And a nice hand from everybody. Here is Miss America 1933, Marion Bergeron Setzer. Miss America 1938, Marilyn Muskie Rogers. Miss America 1948, B.B. Shop. 1951, Miss America Yolanda Bedbees Fox. Miss America 1954, Evelyn A. St. Pierre. Miss America 1955, Lee Merriweather. Miss America 1958, Marilyn Vanderberg. Miss America 1959, Marianne Mobley. Miss America 1962, Maria Beale Fletcher. Miss America 1964, Donna Axum Whitworth. Miss America 1966, Deborah Bryant Burgee. Miss America 1967, Jane Giroux. Miss America 1981, Susan Powell. Miss America 1983, Deborah Maffett. Miss America 1985, Charlene Wells Hawks. Miss America 1986, Susan Aiken. Miss America 1987, Kelly Cash. Miss America 1988, Hey Lonnie Ray Rafko. Miss America 1989, Gretchen Carlson. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this now. For all of the Miss Americas all over the country, past, present, and future, let me present to you these beautiful ladies, and this is your song.
There she is, Miss America. There she is, your ideal. The dream of a million girls who are more than pretty can come true in Atlantic City, for she may turn out to be the queen of femininity. There she is, Miss America. There she is, your ideal. With so many beauties, she took the town by storm with her. Oh, American face and form, and there she is,
Walking on air she is, fairest of the fair she is, Miss America.
Bert Parks and our returning Miss Americas. Well, now you can see why we call it a great tradition. And we are so proud of the woman who has carried that tradition into the 90s. She is the Goodwill Ambassador for the Children's Miracle Network that represents more than 160 children's hospitals throughout the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning Miss America 1990, Debbie Turner.
Debbie Turner, chosen last year from among thousands of contestants, narrowed down to 51, then to 10, and finally to 1.
And we're about to announce those 10 finalists for Miss America 1991. They've been picked by a blue ribbon panel of preliminary competition judges. These judges have scored this year's 50 contestants over the week in 4 preliminary competitions: the private interview, talent, physical fitness in a swimsuit, and onstage personality in evening gown.
But before we announce the 10 finalists, we'd like those judges to stand up and take a bow. The preliminary judges, they've done an outstanding job. There they are, everyone. They've worked hard this week.
Connecticut's Miss America 1933, Marion Bergeron.
I've had lots of wonderful years and 11 granddaughters. Now, coming up next, the 10 finalists. Here's a message that really matters from the Crafted with Pride USA Council.
All right, now the suspense really begins. 50 young women, all of them really winners, but for 10, the quest continues. All the points that all 50 have scored in the preliminary competitions have been added up, and the top 10 will be our finalists. All right, give me a reading on this, huh?
You want a reality check right now? What is it?
Are you so tired by this point in the week, or what's going on?
Let me just tell you something, Gary. If you haven't been up there, no words can express how you feel. And one thing is for sure, you can't wait to hear those names. So let's get on with it. How about it?
All right, Debbie Turner has the envelope. In it are the 10 names, not in alphabetical order, I might add. Thank you, Debbie. Here are...
I'll hold the envelope for you here.
Okay, let me just get it open.
Okay. All right.
Here are the 10 finalists, one of whom will be Miss America 1991. We begin with Suzanne Lawrence, Miss Texas. Marla Wynn, Miss Pennsylvania. Dana Brown, Miss Tennessee. Shannon Noel Depew, Miss Virginia. Mary Waddell Gainey, Miss South Carolina. She barely got out. Carrie Lynn Rosenberg, Miss Iowa. Cynthia White, Miss Oklahoma. Carrie Mitchell, Miss Colorado. Marjorie Judith Vincent, Miss Illinois. And Linnea Faird, Miss Louisiana. Goosebumps have goosebumps.
This is, Gary said while he was announcing the 10, I love this part. Well, our 10 finalists are set, as you can see, and to make the final choice, we now bring on an entirely new panel of well-known judges. They will decide which one of the 10 will become the most famous Miss in the world, Miss America 1991. Gary, will you introduce the celebrity judges?
You bet I will. Here we go. Known to millions as the star of the popular series Give Me a Break, Tony Award winner for Ain't Misbehavin', and soon to be the star of a new network series, Nell Carter. She has starred on L.A. Law and St. Elsewhere on TV and in Stephen Sondheim's Into the Woods on Broadway. She was Miss Kansas in 1972, Cynthia Sykes. He's been called the master communicator, host of his own TV show on CNN, his own radio show, author of a weekly column in USA Today, Larry King. Star of Designing Women and the first cast member of that series to be nominated for an Emmy, she attended the London Academy of Dramatic Arts on scholarships earned as Miss Florida, Delta Burke. Winner of an Oscar, a Tony, an Emmy, and an Edgar. His books have sold well over 150 million copies. His new novel, Memories of Midnight, Sidney Sheldon. The new book entitled Shirley and Marty, an unlikely love story, is about their courtship. Actually, our next judge's courtship. It's already a critical smash. The Shirley is Academy Award winner Shirley Jones. Star of stage, screen, and television, and winner of 2 Golden Globe Awards for his portrayal of Blake Carrington on Dynasty, John Forsythe. There you have our judges, and boy, they've got their work cut out for them this evening. Let's explain how they're going to be making their decisions. First of all, they'll be judging 3 competitions: physical fitness and swimsuit, talent, and on-stage personality in evening gown. In addition, the preliminary competition scores from the private interviews will be then carried over into the final. But not all 4 categories count the same.
Talent is worth 40%. The interviews count 30%. That leaves another 30%, which is divided equally, 15% each, between onstage personality and evening gown and physical fitness and swimsuit.
And then the scores are added, and the finalist with the highest total becomes Miss America 1991.
Now, as we said before, tonight we're going to have a winner, of course. But let me tell you, there are no losers. Many of our contestants who did not get to wear the Miss America crown went on to become winners in their own way. And throughout this evening, we'll be hearing from some of them about what the Miss America program and its scholarships have meant to them. Here's one now.
Hello, I'm Marie Miller Carroll, principal of John James Audubon Elementary School here in Kenner, Louisiana. In June, we had the honor of receiving the United States Department of Education Special Award for Outstanding Drug Education. Scholarships I received as Miss Minnesota of 1956 helped to pay my college expenses. I'm glad I chose a career that gives me the opportunity to help prepare these wonderful children for life in the 90s. Thank you, Miss America.
Pennsylvania's Miss America 1954, Evelyn A.
I spend lots of time giving motivational speeches and raising funds for hospitals. It's been a busy, happy time since my Miss America days. Still to come, swimsuits. Now a message from a leader in quality apparel, fitting America for more than 50 years. Fruit of the Loom.
The 70th anniversary Miss America Pageant is coming to you live from Convention Center in Atlantic City. Coming up, swimsuits, when we return.
Mississippi's Miss America 1959, Mary Ann Mobley.
I'm proud of my work on Broadway, TV, and movies, and I'm proud of my documentaries on world hunger. But I'm especially proud of my husband, Gary Collins. Coming up, swimsuit competition. And now a word about relief, right at the site of pain, from Nuprin.
We're back live at Atlantic City's Convention Center, where a little later on this evening, Miss America 1991 will be chosen. And we are ready now for physical fitness and swimsuit. And again, I will bow to the expert. You've been there. What will the judges be looking for?
Well, Gary, I'm not kidding when I say there's more to this competition than meets the eye. The swimsuit tradition goes back to the very first pageant in 1921. But as we go into the 90s, the look of the American woman has changed. This year, the judges are looking for fitness, grace, and overall statement of health.
And I think you'll see that today's woman has worked herself into better shape than ever. So let's take a look. Here we go. With swimsuit competition, we begin with Miss Texas, Suzanne Lawrence. Miss Pennsylvania, Marla Wynn. Miss Tennessee, Dana Brown. Miss Virginia, Shannon Noel Depew. Miss South Carolina, Mary Waddell Gainey. Miss Iowa, Carrie Lynn Rosenberg. Miss Oklahoma, Cynthia White. Miss Colorado, Carrie Mitchell. Miss Illinois, Marjorie Judith Vincent. And Miss Louisiana, Linnea Fayard. There you have our contestants in swimsuit tonight. To change the pace a little, for the second year, the Miss America organization is presenting its Miss America Woman's Achievement Award. And this year we are so proud to honor someone who has been a tireless worker on behalf of mental health. While her husband, President Jimmy Carter, served as governor of Georgia and later as president, she devoted herself to caring for mentally ill children and to improving facilities for them all over the nation. It is our pleasure to present the 1990 Miss America Woman's Achievement Award to the former First Lady, Rosalind Carter.
Hello, I'm Lexanne Edmondson, stockbroker and assistant vice president at Merrill Lynch here in Houston. Scholarships I earned as Miss Texas 1979 helped pay my college expenses, but the experience I gained while competing in the local, state, and national pageants helped build the confidence I need to face the competition in the business world. My thanks to the Miss America Pageant and to the pageant sponsors. You're one of the best investments I ever made.
North Carolina's Miss America 1962, Maria Fletcher.
I'm a professional speaker and songwriter, and I'm working on a career in commercial advertising and acting. Coming up next, the talent competition. And now a message for America's hands from Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion.
And we're back live in Atlantic City, where before the evening's over, Miss America 1991 will be crowned. Now the talent competition begins, which, just to remind you, counts for 40% of the scoring. Again, I defer. What are they looking for, the judges?
Gary, this is a tough one because the judges will be seeing so many different talents tonight. A singer, perhaps followed by a pianist, and a dancer. They'll look for the quality of the talent, the level of technical skill and stage presence, and perhaps most important, the artistry and the feeling in the performance.
All right, well, we have a great show in store for us. Let's start the talent competition. Patsy Cline was one of the country's best loved singers, and Sweet Dreams was her most popular song. Here to sing it is Suzanne Lawrence, Miss Texas.
Sweet dreams of you. Every night I go through. Why can't I forget the past and start my life over instead of having sweet dreams about you? You don't love me, it's plain. I should know I'll never wear your ring. I should hate you the whole night instead of having sweet dreams about you. Sweet dreams of you. Things I know can't come true. Why can't I forget you? Start loving someone instead of having sweet dreams about you.
Miss Texas, Suzanne Lawrence. And now a little surprise, we have a duet, that's right. Presenting that dynamic duo, Marla and Oscar. Marla is Marla Wynn, Miss Pennsylvania, and so is Oscar.
Here we are in Convention Hall in Atlantic City, and boy, am I excited! Oscar, wake up! Oscar? Where are we? We're in the Miss America Pageant. All right, where is he? Where's who? I know he's here. He is always here. Who are you looking for? Oh, you, Gary Collins. Well, he's not down there. Well, of course not. Gary Collins is right over there. Oh, there he is, Mr. On there. Oscar, you should be singing with me. With you? But you can't sing. Now that is ridiculous. You know that I have spent a great deal of money training my voice. You ought to meet my friend. Is your friend a singer? No, he's a lawyer. He'll get your money back. Hold it. Now what? I gotta sneak. Oh, Oscar, what am I going to do with you? Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. I may not go far, but sure as that star, wherever we are, it's together. Wherever I go, I know he goes. Wherever I go, I know she goes. No fits, no fights, no feuds, and no egos. Amigos together. Through thick or through thin, all out or all in, and whether it's Lynn, place, or show. You for me and me for you, we'll muddle through whatever we do. You for me and me for you, we'll muddle through whatever we do together. Wherever we go, together. Whatever we do, together. Forever and ever, together. Do, re, mi, do, sol, la, ti, do.
Miss Pennsylvania, Marla Wynn. Arkansas's Miss America 1964, Donna Axel.
I have a busy life as a professional speaker and seminar leader, and I also work for many national and local civic activities. Coming up, more of the talent competition. But now it's time to get to know the exciting import-inspired cars and trucks called Geo.
The 70th Anniversary Miss America Pageant is coming to you live from the world-famous convention center here in Atlantic City. Coming up, more of the talent competition and the crowning of Miss America 1991, right after station identification. The Miss America Pageant is being brought to you by Fruit of the Loom, a leader in quality apparel. And by Cheerios, whole grain oats with all the oat bran, nutrition made simple. And by Pond's water rinseable cleanser. The beauty of it is, it's Pond's.
We're back live from Atlantic City with more of the Miss America Talent Competition. To continue, let's take a trip back to the big band era. Here with a vocal and piano arrangement of The Glory of Love and I Can't Give You Anything But Love is Dana Brown, Miss Tennessee.
Got to give a little Take a little and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, we're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond cufflinks won't work, doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond cufflinks will work, doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. As long as there's the two of us, we've got the world and all its joys. And when the world is through with us, we've got each other's arms. You've got to win a little, lose a little, and sometimes have the blues a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. And I can't give you anything but love.
Dana Brown, Miss Tennessee. Chopin wrote his revolutionary etude to express his feelings for his homeland. Here with her rendition of that piece is Shannon Noel Depew, Miss Virginia.
Hello, I was attending law school when I entered the Miss America competition, and the almost $14,000 in scholarships I won helped me complete my education. Today, although I'm pursuing a career in television as an investigative reporter, my law background is a valuable asset in my work. This is Pam Regas, Miss Ohio 1983, reporting from WFTV Channel 9 in Orlando, Florida, saying thanks to the Miss America pageant and to the pageant sponsors.
Kansas Miss America 1966, Deborah Bryant.
Hi. At home, I'm a commercial spokesperson. I raise quarter horses, and I'm mother to 5 of the most wonderful children in the world. Coming up, more talent competition. Leading up to that moment, we crown Miss America 1991. And now, a word from Cheerios.
We're back now live in Atlantic City to continue the talent competition as we get closer to crowning Miss America 1991. We continue now with the marimba. It's a percussion instrument that ranges from mellow to downright exciting. Just listen. Here to play scherzo for marimba in C is Mary Waddell Gainey, Miss South Carolina. Miss South Carolina, Mary Waddell Gainey. In the opera Romeo and Juliet, the young heroine experiences the thrill of her first ball. Here to sing Juliet's waltz is Carrie Lynn Rosenberg, Miss Iowa.
trésor.
Miss Iowa. Illinois' Miss America 1969, Judy Ford.
I'm a media and product spokesperson, a part-time physical education teacher, and a full-time wife and mother. Coming up, more talent and the onstage personality and evening gown competition. And now here's a message from the heartbeat of America, today's Chevrolet.
Welcome back to Atlantic City for more of the talent competition in the 70th anniversary Miss America Pageant. To continue, Rachmaninoff wrote a beautiful piece of music that was used in the movie Somewhere in Time. Here to play Rhapsody on a theme of Paganini is Cynthia White, Miss Oklahoma. Miss Oklahoma, Cynthia White. Love inspires different dreams in all of us. Here singing about her vision of love is Carrie Mitchell, Miss Colorado.
Treating me kind, sweet destiny carried me through desperation to the one that was waiting for me. It took so long, still I believe somehow the one that I needed would find me eventually. I have
vision carried the weight on my own. Had to be strong, so I believe. And now I know I've succeeded in finding the place I would see. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you've given to me. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you've given me. I realized a dream, and I visualized the love that came to be. Feel so alive, I'm so thankful that I've received the answer that heaven has sent down to me. You treated me kind, sweet destiny. I'll be done. So close to me through the night, so faithfully, knowing the one that I needed. I knew the one that I needed would find me. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you'd turned out to be.
Miss Colorado, Carrie Mitchell.
Hello, I'm Lisa Kleypas, Miss Massachusetts 1985, and these are my 4 historical romance novels. I can't remember a time when I wasn't writing, but I do remember all the rejection slips I used to receive. Then in 1985, I won the Talent Scholarship for songwriting at the Miss America Pageant. It was the key I needed to get my foot in the publishing door. My thanks to the Miss America Pageant and to the pageant sponsors for both scholarships and opportunity.
Ohio's Miss America 1972, Laurel Schaefer.
I'm working happily as an actress. Well, now maybe you've seen me on Quantum Leap or LA Law. Next, the conclusion of talent competition, and still more to come. The crowning of Miss America 1991. But first, here's an important message about apparel and home fashions from the Crafted with Pride in USA Council.
Back again live from Atlantic City for the conclusion of the Miss America Talent Competition. Chopin's Fantasy Impromptu was turned into the popular hit, I'm Always Chasing Rainbows. Here to play it the way Chopin wrote it is Marjorie Judith Vincent, Miss Illinois. Marjorie Judith Vincent. You know, there have been some great songs written about the weather, and a bad forecast usually means the blues. Here to sing Stormy Weather is Linnea Fayard, Miss Louisiana.
My man and I ain't together. Keeps raining all the time. Life's sad, gloom and misery everywhere. Stormy weather, just can't get my poor self together. I'm weary all the time. Weary all the time. Since he went away, the blues walked in and met me. He stays away, oh, the rocking chair will get me. All I do is pray the Lord above will let me walk in the sun. I'm gonna walk in the sun just once more.
Linnea Fayard, Miss Louisiana.
Minnesota's Miss America 1977, Dorothy Benham.
I've sung at Lincoln Center, and last year I made my Broadway debut in Jerome Robbins' Broadway, and I'm the proud mother of 4. Still to come are evening gowns and the crowning of Miss America 1991. Now here's one of our Miss Americas, Kylene Barker Brandon, with a commercial message. A new nail enamel and brush, all in one. Nuvage.
Thanks, Dorothy. You know, when you're running around backstage, you want to be sure that your nails are done as quickly and beautifully as possible. That's why you should try Nuvage. It's a new nail enamel and brush, all in one. And to prove that Nuvage is easier than ordinary nail polish, I'm going to show you right here on live television. You just push this button. See how Nuvage glides on easy? Looks great. And what shine! With no dipping, dripping, or those dried out bottles ever again. Aren't they beautiful? You know, I'll bet I'm not the only one counting on Nuvage here tonight. Remember, for beautiful nails, now it's Nuvage.
Fantasy hides in the daylight. Faces are tight in control. Nobody wants the exposure. Nobody dares to let go. Come 5 o'clock, what a difference. The magic's starting to slip. Full moon is on the horizon. Daylight is losing its grip. The nightlife seduces nightlife. Nightlife excuses nightlife. Brings the wild things to life. Lose your soul and find your passion. Waiting in the night. Shadows grow tall in the sunset. People you don't recognize call out your name and invite you, charming you with hungry eyes. The nightlife seduces nightlife. Nightlife confuses nightlife. Brings a wild thing to life. Taste your sin and find your pleasure. Waiting in the Make it last long as you can now, 'cause lightning may not strike twice. Dreams are betrayed in the morning, when hearts can turn cold as ice. The nightlife seduces nightlife. Nightlife is ruthless. Nightlife brings a wild thing to life. Lose your soul and find your passion. Waiting in the night. Nightlife, oh, nightlife. Oh, it's waiting in the nightlife. Ooh, waiting in the nightlife. Waiting in the night.
Our 50 contestants, the Scott Salmon Dancers, and of course, Clint Holmes with Nightlife. I'll tell you, a lot of talent on this stage tonight, and some of the most talented are young women who are not in the final 10. Each year we choose the 8 non-finalists with the top talent scores and award them a $1,000 scholarship. In addition, the non-finalist who scores the highest in the interview wins a $1,000 scholarship plus a special $2,500 award from the National Association of Miss America State Pageants. But this year, because of the excellence of the contestants, there are several ties. So this year we have 10 non-finalist talent winners and 2 non-finalist interview winners. Here are those special winners.
I'm Barbara Jennings, Chapman Professor at the Southern College of Optometry here in Memphis, Tennessee, where I'm the director of the only clinic in the country which studies the effects of carotid artery disease on the eye. 15 years ago, less than 15% of the doctors entering this field were women. Today, that number is almost 50%. Scholarship money, which I received as Miss Maryland 1976, helped me complete the education which I needed to enter this exciting profession. Thank you, Miss America.
Ohio's Miss America 1978, Susan Perkins.
I was a TV news reporter, but lately I've been a producer of 2 children, Trip, who's 4, and Brooke, who's 2. Coming up next, evening gown competition and the crowning of Miss America 1991. And now a word from Pond's Water Rinsable Cleanser.
All right, we're down to the final event, and lots of tension in the hall. The 10 finalists will now appear in evening gowns, and will answer one question each based on essays that they've written earlier. These are issue-oriented essays for the woman of the 90s, right?
That's right, but they don't know in advance exactly what the question will be. They'll be judged on their response to the question and their confidence, poise, and overall presence.
All right, well, we're about to start, and of course the questions can be very tough, and I don't know, were they tough when you took your questions? Nervous making?
No. Me? I was cool as ice. Just
Really?
ask anyone that was there. Unbelievable.
I was there.
I know that voice.
He's back. I've heard.
Bert, tell them how cool I was.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry I lost up the parade stage for where you went. It's a live show, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, if the lady says that she was cool, except for the questions.
Bert,
Yeah.
do you remember that question you asked me?
Of course I remember the questions. I asked you about your pet crab and your singing dog.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that Miss America hung in the balance with a pet crab and a singing dog?
Oh, you think that's unusual, a pet crab and a singing dog?
Wait a minute,
Everybody
everybody.
has
Let me
dogs.
explain. The
Yeah.
crab was named Moonchild. It was a good luck gift that was given to me. My zodiac sign is Cancer. And the dog was a peekapoo named Panda. Just kind of a fun thing. So there's a story behind both of them.
I bet there is.
Big story. I don't want to talk about it. But all I can tell you is I thought I lost my chance as Miss America after that question and my answer.
But you did not, you marvelous woman, you. And just think, it was 20 years ago, I can't believe it.
And we're in a new decade. The 90s, the years just fly by, don't
And
they?
let me tell you something, Phyllis, you have got to fly with them.
Right.
That's right, Fred, you got to be hip with it. And that's why I watch some of those talk shows. I listen to those hot new comics so I could borrow a few jokes. But of course, first I had to send them out to be clean. The problem is when they come back, there's nothing left. You know how cleaners are nowadays. And have you ever noticed with so many of these men comics, not only are their jokes offensive, but they smoke all the time. You don't know whether to call the Attorney General or the Surgeon General. And so you know what they call women? They call women chicks. For goodness sake, in the 40s, we got rid of that word chicks. But actually, Phyllis and Gary, I have an idea that will catch on in the 90s about what to call women. Call them ladies.
All right, Bert.
Like in ladies and gentlemen.
Bert, you know, I think that might just catch on.
I think so.
But now this lady's got to leave. I've got some questions to ask, so I'm leaving it to you two.
Absolutely.
All right, Bert, why don't you and I get a cup of coffee?
No, wait a minute now. The years fly by, but with each year, you know what?
What?
Gary, you get more handsome and thinner. For God's sake, eat something.
They gave me one of your old suits.
Yeah, I
had
know.
choice.
But I know a great restaurant just down the boardwalk.
No. Come on, we're going to sit down and listen to some of these questions, and I assure you there's not a pet crab or a singing dog in the bunch.
I said, but all right, you want to go?
Come on,
Thank
Phyllis,
you anyway.
take it away.
Thanks very much.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Thank you.
Miss Texas, Suzanne Lawrence. Suzanne, improving education is a critical challenge for our nation. How would you improve the quality of American education?
I would start off with asking our businessmen and our successors of today to help our youth and encourage them to go on mentally, financially, and all the way for America.
Miss Texas. Miss Pennsylvania, Marla Wynn. Marla, alcohol, drug abuse, and teen suicide are problems for many of our children in our schools. How would you help these high-risk students?
As a future superintendent, I would implement a program called Student Assistance Programs. And what it is designed to do is to intervene and find our high-risk students that are being affected negatively and give them positive influences for a brighter tomorrow.
And that's Miss Pennsylvania. Welcome, please, Miss Tennessee, Dana Brown. Dana, child abuse is far too prevalent in our society. What steps would you recommend to correct this problem?
There are so many steps to take to prevent child abuse. It's a continuing cycle. 1 in every 4 children is abused, and 90% of all abusers were abused as children. I think that we need to revamp our legal system. It places undue burdens on children. And I think that we need role models who are not afraid to stand up and say, I know how it feels, and no matter what's happened to you, you can take control of your life and have whatever dream you have, even if that's being Miss America.
Miss Tennessee. Miss Virginia, Shannon Noel Depew. Shannon, citizen participation is essential for a strong democracy. What would you do to foster citizen involvement in our political system?
I think it needs to start at a very early age in our high school and college curriculum. There need to be programs that educate students about our political past and how to get involved today. They need to know how to register to vote, where to go to do it, and just telling them that every vote counts.
Thank you. Miss Virginia. Miss South Carolina, Mary Waddell Gainey. Physically handicapped persons often face discrimination, Mary. What do you think should be done to improve opportunities for the handicapped?
Well, I really believe that through education that we all focus more on the abilities of the handicapped rather than their disabilities. And I have taught sign language classes myself and have watched with happiness and pride the joy of prejudice and misconceptions about the handicapped wilt away.
Thank you, Miss South Carolina. Miss Iowa, Carrie Lynn Rosenberg. The arts, Carrie. Why do you feel it's important that opportunity for education in the arts be increased?
I feel that everyone in the United States deserves to have the arts in their lives. Too often we don't consider the arts important, but we fail to realize how much it really does do for us. The arts can teach us to be able to express ourselves, to be able to be emotional, and to become involved, whether as an audience member or as a participant. And of course, they allow us to see beauty in all of our lives, and each of us deserves to have that.
Miss Iowa. Hello, Miss Oklahoma, Cynthia White. Cynthia, our environment is threatened. What would you recommend to help clean up the environment?
Well, it seems like that we've been fighting the environment problem for the last 30 years, and so I believe that the government needs to play an active role in solving the solution. And I believe we need to do this by having a tax-induced ecology program where products which are harmful to our environment would be taxed. And so it would make it cheaper for the American consumers to purchase products which are healthy to our environment.
Thank you, Miss Oklahoma. Miss Colorado, Carrie Mitchell. Carrie, family unity. There is concern over its deterioration. What do you believe can be done to strengthen the American family?
Well, I think first of all we need to realize that the strength of our families is vital to the strength of our nation, and that each one of us needs to make a commitment to our own families and to encourage those around us to make that same commitment as well.
Miss Colorado. Welcome, please, Miss Illinois, Marjorie Judith Vincent. Marjorie, domestic violence is a leading cause of physical injury to women. What steps would you take to prevent these abuses?
One of the things that we realize when we read the headlines today about domestic violence is the incredible statistics. Every 15 seconds, a woman is abused in the United States, and in 5 years, the total number of abused women will equal that of the loss in the Vietnam War. The major steps that I would like to see instilled is not only increasing shelters for women and legal training and legal protections, but also increasing rehabilitation of the abusers, because the abusers need to be rehabilitated and need to learn how to focus their aggression elsewhere.
Thank you, Miss Illinois. And our final contestant in evening gown competition, Miss Louisiana, Lene Thayer. Lene, organ transplants represent an important medical breakthrough. Why do you think we should encourage Americans to learn more about organ donation?
That's very simple. It's a common misconception that people have, that the physician attending to the donor is the same one who performs the transplant, and that causes a big fear. But actually that's not the way it is, and it's very important to remember how easy it is to donate an organ, and you can't take it with you, so you might as well give a great gift, the gift of life.
Miss Louisiana.
Hello, I'm Sonia Pleasant. I'm at Convention Center in Atlantic City, where 5 years ago I was a contestant in the Miss America Pageant. Today I am a staff member in the Office of Legislative Affairs at the White House. Working in our nation's capital is a dream come true for me, one that might never have happened if I hadn't had the opportunity to receive a college education. The $10,000 scholarship I received as Miss Tennessee 1985 gave me that opportunity. I'm thrilled to be back here where it all began to say thank you, Miss America.
Oklahoma's Miss America 1981, Susan Powell.
I've sung with many opera companies and theaters, and I'm especially proud of my role in Stephen Sondheim's Sweeney Todd with the New York City Opera. Coming up, the crowning of Miss America 1991. And now, a word from the company that brings you family quality underwear, socks, and activewear. Fruit of the Loom.
While the judges are making their decision, a very special American television first. That eagerly awaited British musical Jekyll and Hyde won't be getting to Broadway until next year, but we've got a sneak preview right now. Here's the Frank Wildhorn and Leslie Brickish showstopper sung by Clint Holmes, an American TV premiere.
This is the moment, this is the day, this is the moment when I know I'm on my way. Every endeavor I have dreamed ever is coming into play, is here and now today. This is the moment, this is the time, when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this momentous moment. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, screaming and scheming become one. This is the day, just see it shine, when all I've lived for becomes mine. This is the moment, this is the hour, when I can open up tomorrow like a flower and put my hand to everything I plan to, fulfill my grand design, see all my stars align. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckons, I never reckon second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I will recall, moment for moment, this was the moment, the greatest moment of them all.
Something special, something special, something special is gonna happen. And if you're thinking it's as good as it can get, we are here to tell you, you ain't seen nothing yet. Something special, gonna see something special, something special is gonna happen. Something special, gonna see something special. Something special is gonna happen tonight. Tonight. Something special, gonna be something special. Tonight. Something special. Something special. Something special is gonna happen. And if you're thinking it's as good as it can get, we are here to tell you, you ain't seen nothing yet. Something special, gonna see something special. Something special is gonna happen. Something special, gonna see something special. Something special is gonna happen tonight.
right, this is the moment. The judges' score sheets are in. They're being tabulated. And in just a few moments, we'll all know who's been chosen Miss America 1991.
Meanwhile, let's take this moment to greet Miss America 1990 as she takes the final walk of her reign. Ladies and gentlemen, Debbie Turner.
They're here.
I am now at the end of my reign as Miss America, but this is by no means the end of the book, merely the close of a fantastic chapter. My life has been so enriched this year. I've met people from all walks of life, but the most important people I met this year are this country's youth. I only pray that I was a ray of hope to some who thought their dreams were impossible, because I'm living proof that dreams do come true. I give praise to my Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit for abundant grace and favor. I pray I have been a clear reflection of His love. This spring, I'll complete my doctorate in veterinary medicine, I'll continue working with youth, and who knows what else. Chances are, though, you haven't seen the last of me.
Michigan's Miss America 1988, Kay Lanny Ray Raffco.
As a registered nurse, I've traveled everywhere, from Paris to Malaysia, telling people about the wonderful profession of nursing and hospice. Coming up next, the new Miss America. But right now, here's a word about beautiful, natural-looking hair color from Nice and Easy.
Well, we're back and we're ready for the moment. From all the thousands of fine women, 50 winners from the 50, 10 finalists, and now the one, Miss America 1991. What a moment.
Gary, it's one of the scariest, most thrilling moments of life. Just waiting.
All right, the waiting is over. The score sheets are in. They've been tabulated, verified by Pricewaterhouse, the worldwide accounting and consulting firm, and a representative of Pricewaterhouse is here with the envelope. Just a second, Jim. We want to review the top 10, if you please. All right, let's quickly go over them. Phyllis?
All right, Miss Texas, Suzanne Lawrence. Suzanne is majoring in music therapy and wants to pursue that as her career and has founded a support group for cancer patients. Miss Pennsylvania, Marla Wynn, hopes to get a doctorate in education. She's a member of the North American Association of Ventriloquists. Miss Tennessee, Dana Brown, a law student at Memphis State who hopes to practice law. Dana has worked as a music teacher, band director, math teacher to help pay school tuition. Miss Virginia, Shannon Noel Depew, a college junior majoring in business management and political science. She wants a business career linked to politics. Miss South Carolina, Mary Wydell Gainey. She's a teacher of deaf students, recites poetry and sign language, and hopes to get a doctorate in speech pathology. Miss Iowa, Carrie Lynn Rosenberg, elected a Phi Beta Kappa and a National Merit Scholar with a 4.0 grade point average. Carrie wants to combine a singing career with a college teaching. Miss Oklahoma, Cynthia White. She's an auditor and certified public accountant who started her own business in the 6th grade. Cynthia wants to have her own accounting firm. Miss Colorado, Carrie Mitchell, made the Dean's List in college. Carrie is a member of Concerned Women for America and hopes to get a master's degree in psychology and counseling. Miss Illinois, Marjorie Judith Vincent, a third-year law student at Duke University and was a finalist in a major piano competition. Marjorie hopes to practice international law. And Miss Louisiana, Lene Fayard, a college junior who's been working full-time while going to school. Lene hopes to pursue a music career and to become an entertainment lawyer. And there they are.
Our top 10, and now we are going to select our runners-up in Miss America 1991. Jim Clancy, Pricewaterhouse, let me have that envelope, sir. Welcome sight, and thank you, and thanks to Pricewaterhouse. Now, what I'm going to do is announce first, I will announce the Second, third, and fourth runners-up, or first, second, third, and fourth, each will receive a special scholarship. So hold on, everyone. Here we go. The fourth runner-up and winner of an $8,000 scholarship is Linnea Marie Fayard, Miss Louisiana. The third runner-up and the winner of an $11,000 scholarship, Suzanne Lawrence, Miss Texas. The second runner-up, who wins a $14,000 scholarship, Dana Brown, Miss Tennessee. Now that leaves 7 finalists. All will receive scholarships, but right now I'm going to announce only 2 names. One will be first runner-up. She will receive a $20,000 scholarship. The second name that I announce will be awarded a $35,000 scholarship and will represent our nation throughout the world. She will be our 70th anniversary winner, Miss America 1991. The first runner-up is Mary Waddell Gainey, Miss South Carolina. And now, the winner, the new holder of the title that American women have dreamed of and aspired to for 70 years, our new Miss America 1991 is Marjorie Judith Vincent, Miss Illinois. Congratulations, Miss America. Now, before Miss America walks that wonderful runway, I've been thinking about this, and if you don't mind, I'm going to make just a slight change in the end of this show. This is a very special night. Marjorie, for you, it's a very special night for the Miss America pageant. 70 years. And all night we've been talking about tradition. Okay, now stay with me, Booth. It's not a big change. We've been talking about tradition. This may never happen again. I think it's only right that you're serenaded by one of the true traditions of the Miss America pageant. Bert Parks, all right with you? How about it, everybody? Bert?
How gracious of you. Miss America, what an honor. You are so beautiful. Miss America 1991, friends, go out and meet your subjects. Oh, there she is, Miss America. There she is, your ideal, the dream of a million girls, more than pretty. Can come true in Atlantic City, for she may turn out to be the queen of femininity. There she is, Miss America. There she is, your ideal, with so many beauties. She took the town by storm with her. All American face upon, and there she is, walking on air. She is fairest of the fair. She is Miss America.
Miss America 1991, the fitting finale to a spectacular night here in Atlantic City. Our thanks to all the people who've made it possible. The folks who run the local and state pageants, the Miss America organization, of course, all the outstanding thousands of young women who took part.
And most important, thanks to all of you out there who helped make Miss America the most famous Miss in the world.
On behalf of Phyllis, Bert Parks, all our Miss American and contestants, and the Miss America organization, Gary Collins saying good night. See you next year.
Good night, everyone.
The Miss America Pageant has been brought to you by the Crafted with Pride in USA Council, because made in the USA really matters. And by today's Chevrolet, who invites you to see why more people are winning with the heartbeat of America. And by Clairol, where there's beauty, there's Clairol. This is Clint Holmes saying good night.